everybody, I decided just to jam. I'm just such a dork, right? That is absolutely my 100% favorite song, my life theme song. So if you guys know me, you guys know that about me right now. So here's the unveiling of my background, you guys. So I haven't had a chance to check if I've been even commented, but if you guys didn't got it right, I promised you guys I'd give you guys a 3-card reading. So if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jenna Valinda, and this is my YouTube channel. This is Jenna Valinda Intuitive Therapy. And welcome if you're new. If you're not new, then you are a subscriber of mine or a good friend of mine. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all you guys' support. It means so much to me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing this channel, doing what I'm doing with my life and this work. And from the bottom of my heart, I really, truly appreciate it. So I just got a few announcements, want to get out of the way here. If you guys are interested in getting a personal reading, I am having a sale now until the end of July, which is like 2 more days. I might even do a little extended because I'm kind. 50% off in all phone consultations that are 30 minutes and over. So I usually charge $1 a minute. So if it's over 30 minutes, you get it for $15, which is a pretty good deal because for 15 minutes, it's $11.11. So I'll definitely try to get a part of that sale while you still can. If you guys are interested, I also do email readings or, email. I do text message through Instant Go app. I also do Skype or face chat. And of course, I do phone consultations and video. And all my information is in the description box below on how you can book. You can find me on Etsy. You can find me on Instagram, which is Jenna_Intuitive Therapy. You can also find me on Instant Go, which is now available for both Android and iPhone users. And it's Jenna_Intuitive THRPY, because I couldn't spell therapy all the way. And of course, YouTube here. I do have my own website. I am working on currently right now transferring over the domain because I officially own www.JennaValindaIntuitiveTherapy now. It's a little bit pricey with Wix there, but it'll be worth it because the new website is like so much better. Not only are you guys gonna be able to book your readings way easier there and have a much easier selection, I'm gonna be having merchandise for sale there. Like you guys can buy chakra bracelets, you guys can buy crystals, dream catchers that I make, and so much more spiritual stuff. As well as you guys can be part of the community and blog center where you guys can all be connected together. And of course, part of my social media platforms, and there's going to be like blogs and like I'm going to start doing those email things where you guys get them like on a daily basis and stuff. So that's really great. I'm just working on transferring that over. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to do all that. I also have my other business, which is in honor of my brother. It's now up online. It's www.brandonshouse.net. We would love to hear your thoughts about that. We have a program that it's going to be like an 8-week course for helping anybody who is trying to get over any hurts or hangups. It doesn't have to be addiction. So please check that out. We are also on Instagram. It's Brandon's House, like DOTNET. Follow us there as well. So we love to hear it. Also, I have a few more shout outs here from one of my clients. They have not one but 2 businesses. I wouldn't be any more prouder of them because if it wasn't for just seeing them finally going after a dream, and it's a nice part to know that I was able to help to make that. So please go to www.couturefactory.com. It's couture with a K. You can also find them on Instagram or Luxury World Outlet on Instagram today. They have lots of high-end merchandise and it's really great, and they're just a great client of mine. I really appreciate it. And they're not only just available in the US, they're also available in Europe, especially in Ukraine. So please check them out below. If you guys also have your own YouTube channels you guys want me to give a shout out for, I know my other girl Risha, she's got a channel. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I promise I'll do it next time. Let me know if you guys have your own businesses. I would love to give a shout out. The only thing I ask is that you guys give the exchange back in return. So without further ado, let's begin. So today is not going to be a pick a card reading. If you guys haven't seen my video from yesterday, I am doing a 7-day series and I'm so excited. I will be live every day this week on my Instagram, which will be uploaded onto my IGTV. It's only gonna be like 10 minutes, you guys, not even that. And it's a 7-day series, which I'll post once a day. And my first time ever, so I hope that I'm a success at this, about how to cultivate more loving relationships, starting with yourself first. And I got this idea, I was totally inspired when I went to church yesterday, so I do have to give credit to this. And I'm gonna get my paper here, first of all, just so I don't give the It was a beautiful message yesterday. You guys can watch the whole message yourself. You guys can go on saddlebackchurch.com, look under their messages and media. I don't know exactly, library. Check out for under the God's Amazing Promises series, part 6, People Fuel. It says God's promises for energy, positivity, and resilience. I love the title already, and it's amazing because Dr. John Townsend is a psychologist or psychologist, something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he's also a coach and he coaches people. And I was like so inspired because of the message. I'm always inspired at my church. They're always, you know, amazing messages. But this guy was able to really hit me because I do this as a living. And there were a few things I want to say. First of all, as a coach and as a friend and as a person, I would love to be more present in your guys' lives. So if I wasn't able to be present in your guys' lives, please understand it was never anything personal. It was just for what I've been going through. I've had a lot of changes in the last 9 months. I went from losing my brother to having my own apartment and all in things in between. And I never imagined my business to grow as much as it has. But I'm so grateful because this has been just so satisfying in my life. And I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for you guys. And it's amazing. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to work much harder to make sure I'm present with you guys 6 days a week. I'm always available for emergency sessions, of course, but that does cost an extra fee because we do have our lives, but I'm always available. I'm also available if you guys just need somebody to talk to. Like, please don't ever hesitate. I would never want anybody to feel alone. And I'm going to be working more on stay on tack or on top with checking my DMs and stuff. If there's an app out there that can sync all that stuff together into a text message, please let me know. It'd be great. So, but I would love to be more present in your guys' lives if you guys will let me. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who has stuck with me through all this. It's been just a lot of things that have had happen. And of course, we all just have things that happen in our lives and we don't expect it. But I had just so much and it was just like a hurricane. But it was actually a blessing in disguise because it was clearing out what was no longer serving my life to make way for new. And sometimes we're propelled into growth sooner than we want to be, but it's the only way we grow. So this is very, very important. And this is going to be the one thing I want you guys to concentrate is on conversation, communication. Are you able to be more present? Start with communication. So this is also a chance for anybody. We are in a couple more days of Mercury retrograde. Let's say you've been out of somebody's life for a while, whatever your circumstances, and this is the time you want to come back. Start with communicating. It's not hard. Just say, hey, look, I want to be more present in your life. Have a good apology if you have a reason to be. I bet you most of the time people are willing to take you back as long as this is somebody who is for your highest good and has better intentions for you. Never take back someone who has just done you wrong or someone that you just cannot accept back. Okay, I'm not telling you to do that. The reason why I'm saying this because we all are human, we make mistakes, and it's important that we communicate, and we need to do this in relationships. It's a number one thing beside trust is communication, because without communication we will never know if we're entirely on the same page. And communication is a great way to get to know your partner, get to know the other person, get to be able to relate better, understand better. It's also important to know your love language, and it's not just always for romance. It's important just so you can understand how you prove and express your love versus how you receive it. And you guys are more than welcome to take tests online. It's only a couple minutes. I just did it last week for my mom. It's at www.5lovelanguages.com. There's a book, and it's pretty simple, pretty fast, and it's just a good way for you to understand things better. And it's just that once you're able to understand your love language and somebody else's, you guys are able to kind of compromise and work things out more. So, and if you guys are taking the test, let me know what it is in the bottom below. I would love to hear it. I want to get the book too. I've never got the book, but I've always remembered that. And another reason why I want to do this series is because I feel a lot of people are having problems with communication in their throat chakra. And this isn't just about communicating with somebody. It's about communicating with the universe. It's about communicating with yourself and being authentic to yourself. And I would love to help everybody open up their throat chakra a little bit more. Right when I'm doing this, my throat chakra has to cough. So we got to clear the air. And there's a need to clear the air. And a lot of times we just need to do it. It's a better way. And it also is associated with your health. And so once you're able to do that, you feel a lot better. And it's important because I want everybody here to have 3 to 5 to 10 people that they can count on in this lifetime, that they know that they can go to, that is 100% safe person. They never have to worry about being judged. And if you have absolutely nobody, please let me be that somebody for you. I'm wanting to be that somebody with you. I would never want a baby alone, but this is my purpose for this. I have to say thank you, Dr. John Townsend, again, so much for just motivating me and just inspiring me so much yesterday at church. It was amazing. So this is what the series is today. This was just a kind of introduction thing, so it's not going to be too long. Like I said, 10 minutes, but just wanted to just kind of get this over with. So for you guys, it's very simple. We all have phones now these days, right? And it's almost 11:11, you guys. Look at that. We got to make a wish. Remind myself to make a wish, right? Full moon. It's important that we all communicate, and I would express one thing. If you can remember one key term today, is communicate clearly. Communication. That is the way to build relationships. That is the way to start to just be more present in somebody's life. If this is what you want, communicate. If you want to build a relationship better, communicate. If you want to get to know somebody more, communication. And right now, guys, we're all going to make a wish. It is 11:11. Hold on. I'm still getting used to this new phone. I want everybody to make a wish right now. Breathe, center yourself. Close your eyes and see in your third eye what you want, and hold the thought for 17 seconds. And when ready, let it go. Oh, there we go. So maybe this will come true for me. Maybe you guys been hoping for some kind of communication. This might be a sign from the universe that communication is on its way. Like 11:11, twin flame, especially if it's about a twin flame connection. But it can just be about anything. So, but we all have phones here, okay? We all have phones. We're always on our phones. Some people more than others, okay? If you can't always take the time to communicate or hang out every day, send them a text, okay? I want you to do that. I want you to text somebody on a daily basis. For 7 days, okay? This is a 7-day series, we're gonna do that. Or just start off with that, even if it's like you don't hear back from them. Send loving thoughts. So this is all about communication. Why? Because communication is key. And the reason why it's so important is this: relationships are our success. They're the keys to our success in our lives. Without communication and without relationships, we're just not gonna be successful people. Come on, everything is done for relationships here. And this is all about to make sure we have the best life possible. And if you see this card here, is communicate clearly. These are 2 dolphins here. This represents your soul and your soul family here. This is time for you to connect with your soul tribe or a soulmate of yours, your twin flame. This is somebody that means the world to you. And remember, at the end of the day, we always have to make sure that we understand that relationships are wonderful, but never to allow them to take away your joy. But this is a chance for 2 people from the same soul tribe or the same soul or your twin flame to connect. Last week, I felt a lot of reconciliation vibes. Now, if we didn't reconcile, don't worry. It doesn't mean you're not going to reconcile. That was just an energy in there. This is the week to communicate. This is the theme I want to concentrate on this week. And this is not just communicating with other people, but communicating with yourself. How do you talk to yourself? Do you tell yourself that you love yourself? Do you tell yourself that you're an amazing person? Do you tell yourself that you're beautiful? Do you tell yourself that you are gonna get through this? Are you there to be your best friend? Okay, when you need to. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys a quick embarrassing story. So last week, I was moving furniture because I have my own place. And I'm at the gas station, okay? And this has never happened before in all the years I have driven. I've had my license since I was like 15, technically 16, but I was driving since I was 15, so that's like 15 years. I'm at the gas station and I'm pumping gas, and I always usually look at the facing towards the gas pump, but the other day I decided to face towards the car. And all of a sudden I feel somebody throwing water on my back. It was quite a bit of water, and I turn around in commotion, and the lady that was across my way had lost control of her gas nozzle. And it was gas all over the floor, gas all over the car. And then I had asked her, the kindness of my heart, were you okay? While I was realizing, oh my God, there's gas all over your body and all over your back. And I'm trying to keep my calm because I'm realizing, oh my God, there is gasoline all over my body. Of course, I had no idea if it was going to affect my skin. I'm thinking, oh my God, am I going to flame up? You know what I mean? This was serious. It was actually pretty scary. I don't think it's traumatized me from pumping gas. Like today I finally pumped gas and I was like, okay, I made it through. But there was quite a bit of gas, enough that I could have gone up in flames. And of course, I'm rubbing myself down, and the lady seemed to have other people help her out. So I was like, I just want to get out of here and go home. And I still had like 45 minutes to drive home from where I was driving from. And I'm, of course, panicked, and I'm calling my mom, because that's what you do no matter how old you are. I'm like, I have gas all over myself. Am I going to flame up? Am I going to be okay? She's like, calm down, right? And I'm all panicking. It's like, I just want to go home and just scrub it off me, because I have no idea if it's going to affect my skin. I have no idea if I'm just going to go up in flames. I'm like, just don't get in an accident. You know what I mean? Because I'm panicked. And I started freaking out a little bit because, you know, sometimes we do that. And then I was like crying because I was like really like, you know, I didn't know. That's a pretty big deal, because if all I had to have was somebody have a cigarette or a flame, and I would have gone up. And it was all over my back, and it was smelling the whole car, and I'm having to take off my clothes while I'm driving. Like, I had an undershirt, like, you know, it was pretty panicked, you know what I mean? And I kind of overreacted, but you know, who doesn't for something like that? And I remember I was talking to myself, I was like, Jenna, calm down. You're going to get through this. You're okay. You're a beautiful person. You're going to be fine. I promise you. You know, and sometimes we have to talk to ourselves like that. And it made me feel a lot better, as, you know, by doing that. And, you know, and sometimes I want to make sure, do you talk to yourself like that? Ask yourself that. Do you talk to yourself like someone you would talk to if they want to love you? Or do you talk to yourself as you would want your lover to talk to you? Ask yourself that. If you don't, take the time to do some affirmations in the morning. Tell yourself you're beautiful. You're amazing. Don't ever let somebody change you. You are perfect the way you are. Because it always starts with us first. Without the self-love we have for ourselves, we can't expect love to come find us, okay? And so this is all a series about how to love yourself to get the right relationships, because we are a mirror to one another here, and we are a reflection of who we are on the inside. And if you're loving yourself and you're at a high vibrational frequency, you're going to attract people like that. But if you're at a low vibrational frequency, you tend to attract people like that. And it's important to also know that who you are is affected by who you hang out with it. Okay? You can be a positive person all you want, but if you hang out with people who are negative, you can't help but become negative. And make sure the people you surround yourself with are for those of your highest good, and those that have the best intentions for your heart, and those that are vibrating at a high frequency. If they're not, and they're just not willing to do so, maybe it's time to step out of the picture and tell yourself, you know what, this is not for my highest good. I need to love myself to walk away from this, okay? And sometimes it takes that. But today, and the series is all again about communication and how to communicate. Make sure that you're talking to yourself with loving thoughts. Make sure that you tell yourself things that are always for your highest good. Always give yourself the potential no matter what. Always give yourself the benefit of doubt. Tell yourself that there's so much infinite possibilities. Don't just shut it off. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get this phone. There's no way they're going to get me out. No, tell yourself no. Okay, make sure you set boundaries with yourself. If you're not able to do something, then tell somebody, hey, I'm just not able to do it. I don't have enough time today. You have to love yourself. And make sure that you do all your thoughts, all your actions, and all your words come from a place of love. And if they aren't, ask yourself, why aren't they coming from a place of love? And we can get into that into a personal consultation or reading that has more than likely to do with childhood issues, okay? Or just something that you have a belief that you let go. Make sure that your beliefs that you have about yourself and people, are they ones that are positive? Are they ones that are uplifting? Are they ones that correspond with who you are as a person in your moral compass? And if not, is it time to change your beliefs? You know, think about these questions. And then I want you guys to ask today, my only little homework I have for you guys today is I have 2 questions here. I did take this from the church message, so I want to give credit to them. He talks about nutrients as affirmations, so I'm just going to clear that up right now. Your next steps here, by the time I get this video series tomorrow, I want to have you guys ask 2 questions, okay? Which nutrients can you request from a safe person this week? Who can you turn to this week that you know that will be there for you no matter what, that's not going to judge you, that's going to jump in the well with you? Instead of just telling you, hey man, you can do this. No, that's actually like, hey man, I know this sucks, I'm here with you. And then who can you give nutrients to this week? I want you guys to write at least 1 person. If you guys can come up with 3, that's amazing. 5, that's fantastic. If you guys can come up with 7 or 10, then you guys are on the ball, but more than likely you guys are gonna come up with at least 1 or 3. My goal is for you guys to have at least 5. 7 would be amazing. 10 would be absolutely just fantastic, okay? If you guys don't have anybody, please put my name down on the list, and I'll be more than glad to be that person for you, and I would love for you to have the opportunity to be that for me too. So this is what it is. I hope you guys like the series. We're going to get more into this in the next couple of days. I'm going to be doing this for the next 6 days. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to even see this, any ideas or tips for the channel. And that's pretty much it. I hope this kind of helps. And yeah, feel free to share this with your family and friends and loved ones. And maybe you guys will be able to not only open the communication with yourself and be able to bring manifestation, but maybe the lines of communication will finally open up for you this week. And that would be fantastic. And definitely let me know. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.